the Tronicus Jonicus has returned to us. It's been a while.
With something.
I don't know. Well, that's within like the first minute.
I didn't finish the word.
I'm still gonna censor it because YouTube's bots, they're weird.
Fair enough.
So
I realized it was in the first minute, halfway through the words. I only said the F and the U. I was like, what the foo?
What the who?
Foo?
Yeah. So the alien Italian cult that wants your inheritance.
Oh?
Well, y'all can't have it.
Yeah.
I don't even think I get an inheritance.
I don't think I do either.
Yeah. I think I've been written out of the will because they're just like, you're successful enough on YouTube. You'll be fine. I'm like, okay. I mean, that's fine.
To my parents, like my dad would probably be like, it's like, hey Dad, do I get any inheritance?
What?
I bought you a car and helped you fix your teeth already, didn't I? Like, know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I was thinking of, how'd that
be like, that
toothbrush-
is your inheritance, huh?
How'd that sonic toothbrush thing work for you?
I was too drunk to use it last
Oh.
night. So I haven't
Yeah,
tried
we
it
both got a little drunk. I had 10 shots of alcohol, and Nick had an old-fashioned and some other
yet. Let's
stuff.
say we got a lot drunk.
Okay. Well, 10 shots
You drank
was-
10 shots, and then like I was doing D&D stuff, and I was like feeling pretty good after one old fashioned. So I was like, I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna make another one. And then I ran out of those. And I was like, I'm gonna drink a beer now.
Another one. Another one.
And then I woke up today, and I was like, oh,
I woke up and I felt pretty good.
I didn't.
I'm good at handling alcohol. I don't know what it is.
I've only ever had one really, really bad hangover, and I've had
The Tekken
two
experience.
other light hangovers, and one of those two was today. I was kind of like, ooh,
Yeah.
I don't feel the best.
Well, I had the 10 shots and I was feeling good, but I will say this. I mean, I'm glad that I was able to sleep as much as I was. Also, I woke up afterwards. Here's the thing: when I was drunk, I was still functioning. I still remember everything. I still remember everything that happened. And me helping unbox the stuff from Amazon and Chewy. And then of course, me and Kate talking about getting her this awesome spell book that she also found this awesome charm to go on it. I'll show you. Check this shit out. This charm to go on it, and I think that fits perfectly.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Because it's a raven sitting on a crescent moon, and for her character in D&D, that's perfect. Because her character is a servant of the matron of ravens.
Ravens are gonna be like a huge theme in this, by the looks of things.
Well,
Andrew's got a raven on his mini. Like,
yeah,
there's already something. I mean, literally, like the name of
Ravenloft.
The plane is Ravenloft, but like, there's also another place with Raven in the name early on that I made and added in. So,
and then you sent me his character and everything. Yeah, there it is, Hero Forge. Dorf.
yeah, he just named it Dorf.
Yeah, but yeah.
He put the jack-o'-lanterns. He's like carving jack-o'-lanterns on a raven.
Also,
I was like, I fucking like that.
He's
a
got
lot.
a crescent moon.
Yeah, scythe.
Scimitar, yeah, so
Sickle.
or scythe scimitar. I don't know.
It's a sickle, I think, technically. It's like a
But
crescent sickle.
yeah, he's got the pumpkin, or he's got jack-o'-lanterns. He's got a raven. He's got a bear outfit on top of his head. Got a big dope ass red beard.
So we were trying to figure out what to have him put like in his other hand, and then he came up and was like, I was carving jack-o'-lanterns. I was like, I actually really like that considering we're starting this for Halloween.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I do too.
That's a good one.
So he went with it.
I'll save that one, and I'll see if I can't get a 3D print of that made. And if not painted, then maybe we can just do like the base coating,
If you don't want them to paint it, I'll try to paint it for him.
Well, if you want, I mean, you don't have to. I mean, the thing is, like,
I don't think I could do quite as good of a job as they do, but I could still probably do it well.
I was gonna say, if you want to just dry brush them, I mean, I think that'd be pretty good.
Perhaps.
Just as a starter, and then as the campaign goes on, if you want to work on them more, you can. And then that can be like a surprise every time they show up every 2 weeks. Just be like, hey, check it out. I got this much done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just add more and more color to it.
Yeah. That's like my character. I'm fine with how mine looks. I'm perfectly fine with how Linnaeus looks, but I would like to have my Hexblade look, you know, with like the corruption up my arm and everything. I'd like to have that, but we'll see how that goes. Anywho, we have a Jontron experience here. This is the alien cult that wants your inheritance. Let's see what he's talking about. Here we go.
Have you ever wanted to join a cult, but then you think,
No.
I don't know, they're all just a bit too dodgy for my taste?
Oh, God.
Well, today is your day because we're talking about the Federation of Damanhur, the world's first ethical cult. Their words.
Sure.
Not mine. Founded in the year 1975 by this man, Oberto Audi, they are a federation of self-sustaining communities situated in the Piedmont region of northern Italy. Essentially, their claim to fame is that they dug a bunch of these very interesting temples into the ground like some latter-day dwarves of Moria. Whoa. They also claim to be in contact with a race of cosmic beings that they refer to as the Self. Because really, is it even a New Age cult if you don't sprinkle a bit of ET on there? Put a UFO on the holy text. I'm getting sucked up in doing space mass! So why am I talking about this? Well, it's because Vice Media did a little piece on it in their Fringes series, and honestly, every time I think I've seen the last of the insane things I'm gonna see, another one just pops up. So naturally, I'm not going in alone. If I have to suffer, so do all of you.
Thanks.
By the way, can I just
Thanks,
say
John.
that the intro to this Vice series, Fringes, has the most metal and or schizophrenic opening jingle I've ever heard? Just listen to this. Who just
The fuck?
It
I wouldn't
sounds,
exactly call that metal. That was strange.
I would call that abstract and like, huh?
Avant-garde, maybe.
Yeah.
sat there and made that thing and was like, oh, that's good, yeah, crank that up. Nice.
Sounds like me when I'm down here trying to react and have crud in my throat like right now.
Actually, hold on. What microphone is he using? That's very similar to the one you've got.
Yeah.
I think he's got the Shure SMB, whereas you've got the just the one below that.
Nice. Anyways, let's get into the video, shall we?
Please, John.
Damanhur has over 600 followers, live in a community complete with shops, living quarters, and temples. Damanhur shunned the media, but by promising not to call them a cult, I've managed to get an invitation.
Well, with friends like these, geez, you gotta do them dirty like that right off the bat? Also, I'm pretty sure by saying it like that, you've pretty much voided the agreement.
Yeah.
It's like, well, Jeffrey Dahmer, as long as I don't call him a murderous pedophile, he has allowed me to interview him. That's basically what you're doing here.
I've managed to get an invitation to their biggest celebration, the birthday party of the deceased.
Because of her accent, it sounds like she said their big ass celebration. I know she said biggest celebration, but it sounded like she said their big ass celebration.
I've managed to get an invitation to their biggest celebration.
Big ass.
Big ass celebration.
Oh, God.
The birthday party of the deceased founder Falco.
Okay, so your big journalistic sting operation is essentially for a guy's birthday party. Am I getting this correct?
Yes.
Also, his birthday party, that's their main celebration? I feel like it takes the weight out of it when you say it like that. Like, technically, Christmas is Jesus' birthday party, but, you know, it's not like, happy birthday to Jesus, happy birthday to Jesus. It's not the same.
No, it isn't.
Aha, there's Falco, an insurance broker who in the 70s became a spiritual guru.
Wait, hold on. Before he founded a new religion, he was an insurance broker. Doesn't have the same down-to-earth ring to it as, like, carpenter. But, you know, you gotta start somewhere.
No, it sounds a lot like how most cult leaders sound like.
Yeah.
It's usually somebody who got sick of their regular job and was like, maybe I could scam a bunch of people to make money and not have to actually work anymore. And I could get a lot of them to be my wives and bang them all the time.
Or a failed author, you know, who just got sick and tired of his art, of his, like, books failing. So instead he was like, it's all religious text. That's L. Ron Hubbard, for those of you not paying attention.
Absolutely sick of pushing papers, and one day he's just like, do I have it in me to lie to people? Can I just, like, make shit up and reap the benefits? What do I gotta say to him? Sante sana, squash banana, pay me money, you'll go to heaven.
Sante sana, squash banana.
Do that.
Easy, Rafiki.
It was Falco's vision that led to 9
By the way,
temples
this
being
room
built.
reminds me a fuck ton of like the cult quarters we've seen in like Mob Psycho 100 and
Yes,
Jujutsu
dude.
Kaisen.
Yeah. You know, here's the thing. If I had the ability to,
It was
if I could take shrooms or acid, or like a low dosage of acid again, I would love to go to this temple and see like what my mind does.
I would like to go to it if it wasn't still inhabited by these people, but I don't want anything to do with,
right.
with anybody who's
Well,
in a
okay.
cult.
Let me rephrase that.
I would be
if I could
very
explore
worried.
them alone or with someone that I trust, like I could have a handler that's there to keep me from getting swept away and shanghaied by these shitbirds.
Yeah, I don't even know if I trust that. Like, I mean, it's just, you never know. Like, they're probably going to be trying to recruit you while you're there. What are they going to do if you say no and you start to leave, you know? Like, are they going to let you leave? Like,
Well, yeah,
it
because
creeps me out.
they're a peaceful cult.
Yeah, because as far as they tell everybody and show on the outside, sure, yeah.
vision that led to 9 temples being built, 70 meters under.
It's like if she got to leave after this, it was probably mostly because she got them to agree to let her bring cameras in, so they can't obviously risk the film evidence getting out of like murdering somebody.
That's true.
So,
Falco's version of the Sistine Chapel.
What the hell is this shot of him just standing here nonchalantly while he's like unsealing a pharaoh's tomb? Yeah, I don't care. Mummy's curse could be in there. I'll just block it, dude. No, I don't care. Be honest, you put this here yourself, didn't you? Just so
Yeah.
you could look cool unsealing it, and I gotta say, I'm sorry, but I feel
Yeah.
like it doesn't work that way.
Basically, he's like discount Italian Indiana Jones with this.
the wall looks cool, but he doesn't look any cooler because
No,
of it.
he's like just standing there. He's just like, it's like, can we just block this out? Can like this right here, or like this right here, like from here over, just gone, and insert Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones. Just be like, it would seem they built a model of the Pharaoh's temple here. Let's explore.
You can't curse yourself.
This is the hall which is dedicated to the beauty of this planet. In these walls you can see all different landscapes that represent the beauty of this planet Earth.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole beauty, though. That
I'm sorry, but
There's not a lot of beauty in that that strange caricature there.
Dirtface McGee and Big Titty Gorilla Man. I'm sorry, but no. This is like. I'm gonna say this is what's gonna be in my night terrors now. This is the face I'm gonna see in my night terrors.
Oh, that is all of it right there. That might even be the ape from Tarzan. We don't
No, you know who it is? It's Harambe.
know. And this guy, at least 2 no touchy warrants from the state of Arizona.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He's on the run. But I don't know, guys.
Yeah,
Looking at
that
this,
dude's
I feel
mad
like you
creeping.
Big time.
might need a bit of help with the aesthetics. And you know who would never fail to fill out this wall with beauty and style? Oh, that's right. It's the good folks over at Displate. When it comes to wall art, Displate is your personal Michelangelo. Unlike your average flimsy paper posters, these suckers are printed on metal.
Yet again, display is an idea that I love and luxury I could not afford.
Yeah. So, sorry, John, but I'm gonna have to object to this sponsorship because, like, can't afford it, bud.
I understand him taking it, but
I do too.
Yeah, I'm not well off enough to afford display.
30% off with code JohnTron.
It's definitely something that's for people with more money than I have.
Yeah.
It's a sturdy item. What is it, a blast shield or a poster? With colors and detail that just pop right
Yeah,
out
punch
at you,
that eye
you'd
at
definitely be
Sauron.
kicking yourself for not grabbing one sooner. If you've ever tried hanging a regular poster, you'd know
Oh.
it's no fun. But with Displate, it's as easy as slapping a magnet on your fridge. No holes, no tools, no crying in frustration, just pure beauty and simplicity. And if you feel like swapping it for another one, boom, no problem. There's something for everyone. Whether you're a lover of Middle Earth, a FromSoft fanboy, a Carl Sagan enjoyer, or you want the Minions one, like me. And while you're at it, don't forget to check
I'm gonna
out
say Blarg would definitely want that one. Although his would definitely be like some fanfic minion shit with like muscular minion like like eating chicken nuggets or some shit like that. Blarg's into some weird shit.
Out the new Displate Textura line. We're talking 3D contours, tactile textures, and selective matte and gloss effects. So here's the deal. If you want to transform your walls from sad to rad, click the link in the description below. It's a perfect time to get your own exclusive art and higher discounts up to 30% off. So, what are you waiting for? Now, where were we? Oh yeah, alien cults. So back in the subterranean society of Damanhur, our interviewer decides that she's going to try and sort out some of her own problems using the group's methods, which may or may not be inadvisable.
Having never found a cure for my own mental health issues, I am prepared to try anything.
Anything? Like, just checking we exhausted aspirin? I just don't know if Yogic Xenu is the next anything we should jump to. There's a lot of anythings out there.
Yeah.
Lucky for me, Antelope here has just the right...
Antelope? Okay, she could have chose any name for herself, and she chose Antelope?
She may not have chosen it. The cult may have chosen it for her.
Oh, man. If that's the case, and they give you... What if they give me, like sea cucumber, or you know, bullet fish. Or, well, actually, bullet fish would not be too bad. But if they gave... Imagine the irony if they called you... Your cult name is now... Bull Shark.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, thank you.
As soon as they say Bull Shark, you look at them and go, bullshit. Fuck this.
Right handmade copy contraption called an intelligence machine to do just that.
Oh my god, the intelligence machine, huh? It's good branding on that one.
That's the fucking arts and crafts project.
That is literally the discount Doc Brown head contraption thing that he wore from the first Back to the Future.
That's some shit I'm going to make if we ever play like a steampunk tabletop.
Oh my god, yeah,
just
you
to have
as the
around for
DM with that.
decoration.
You as the DM with that, acting like some Ray Bradbury artificial intelligence or something. Just being like, hello, travelers. Welcome to the terrain. How would you like to proceed? That is not a good choice. Please roll again.
To the art facility with that kind of equipment. And here my local hospital just has a measly MRI scanner. And God knows this thing ain't half as fun. You gotta be all like this. But here, we're loose. We're free balling. Help! Help! Saying that just enhances the fun.
My first treatment
Also, that looks
reduced
slightly
Antelope.
expensive because that looks like a lot of copper wire.
Yeah.
Every code can work in different way. For example, here, different kind of code, different treatment.
Ma'am, I can't help but notice you're just sort of waving that wand around haphazardly. You're over there playing Funky Town.
Like half that shit's hot glued on.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It's like you're acting like copper wire is like this god material.
They're playing pretend, like literally.
It's like, oh my god, dude, they're playing Space Operation. It's like don't touch the sides. Oh, you're not allowed in the cult.
Micromanage, okay? There's a bit at stake here for me. I gotta make sure you're not gonna accidentally turn my brain into a toad. So just when you're handling the equipment, can you just pay a little more attention?
Ribbit.
And during this treatment, we have a sound.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh my god.
Adrenal glands are really firing. Never have I been so calm!
They believe this specific frequency will attract the selves, their cosmic friends, to realign my organs, or whatever else Antelope asks them to do.
Yeah, I don't think her kitty should go there either, but what am I supposed to do? Not follow orders when I hear that sweet, sweet buzz? I mean, she's definitely 100% dead already. That's...
Yeah. I was gonna say you should put the brain in her ass, and therefore when you kick her in the ass, you can give her brain damage.
This was bad advice. And of course, as is natural, the only thing that could possibly follow up a full body cleansing that good is time travel.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Amor.
Alessia.
Oh my
This
god.
is a gate, a port.
I swear to God, dude. There's always one guy like this in every cult. White suit, white hair, ultra creeper face. Like, look at that. That is the face of a man who is looking at her face is like, I want to peel that off and I want to wear it at night.
So,
When you step in the other side, you change the memory inside your body.
Wow, that is amazing. I can't, I would go right through there right now, but I can't. I'll hit the wall. You see, I'll hit the wall there right now. So maybe you can even take it off the wall just for effect, you know? This is really awesome.
I think that we can recap the complete selfic approach to a time technology.
Is it metaphorical or
It's
is
physical.
That's physical. See this? See that? Do I speak in limericks, tall tales, prose? What are you not getting? This is the real thing, honey. What does he mean it's physical? Wouldn't it be at the very most metaphysical? Like, what do you mean? You can't put your hand through this portal? Is that what you're getting at? This is about atoms vibrating at a fast or slow level. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So there is not a movement. You will be there. And you have to come back.
What if I get stuck?
If you get stuck, you have to change your own life and you create your own life there.
Oh.
And that's a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. Admittedly, that is a kink we've yet to work out. So until we do that, I wouldn't visit like the Viking raids at Lindisfarne or something, because you might very well end up burying the lineage of a Viking for real. That will be your life.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's pros and cons to the whole thing.
The most important aspect is not only to find a way to move in time, but also to come back to your.
Okay.
I love her reaction. She's just like,
Okay.
this is how you're choosing to sell this to me? Like, I agree, yes, we should find a way for me to come back if I use this.
Help!
Maybe you should have done this research before you showed this off to me. Also, you're literally making this up. You could have told me anything here. You could have just said it was out of service. Why do you, it's the truth then? Because why would you lie? Why would you make yourself look bad like this? So after that festival of absolute elucidation, they go to like the organization's showroom, and he just goes on to give her a tour of their, I don't know what you'd call it, their merch collection.
And Also, is that a discount flux capacitor? Jesus Christ.
And ooh, mama, you better hope you got some liquid funds, because they got some hot properties you're gonna want.
This is the most advanced kind of Selfica. It's the high end of Selfica.
Now, I do not doubt, sir, that you are showing me your top shelf finest
This
product.
stuff looks fun to make, and I think that's the only reason they have it, is someone has fun making stuff like that. And then we could tell people this is like an object of power or something, and they'd probably believe us because they're all stupid and gullible here. And
yes.
That's genius. Let's sell them my artwork.
Here's the thing. When people are...
It's like, hey, do you have any more of your copper wire artwork? We definitely would like to sell them to our idiot friends that are cult.
He's like, oh, sure. I like making this. I was going to say, if you can buy me supplies, I'll make as many as you want. It's like, very good, very good, very good.
That's what I called the big frame you gave us last month.
What's that?
Get the time portal. Like,
actually, that's... Oh, you say it's a time... It does kind of look like a time portal. Whenever I made it, though, I just wanted it to like be a doorway for like a house that I might own in the future, but that's not happening. How much did you sell it for? $10,000. Am I going to see any of that? No.
Even when you're buying the finest, you'd like to know what category of thing you're buying. You feel me? Also, I don't dare overstep, but there's a lot of very liberal use of hot glue and copper in this
What you said.
I am to assume a man of your tastes would have used the finest adhesives from the fjords of Bergen. Good. I want to be like Timmy, who got into the Elmer's glue.
It's the high end of Selfica. This is a water inside that come from the 60s.
What the actual fuck does that mean?
60s.
Let me be clear. I don't want to stutter. This is a water inside. And it's none of that cheap knockoff 70s shit. This is that pure 60s water.
Made to wear the
Honestly, I don't even
flag.
know what he means here. I think he
red,
means
white,
there's
blue.
water inside of these glass spheres on the thing, but how do you verify it's from the 60s? Because technically all water is like prehistoric, right? Isn't water all prehistoric? Yes, some water on Earth is prehistoric.
We use that small drop of waters to energize the other waters. It's a sort of laptop, a computer of Selfica.
What? A laptop? That is not what I was expecting him to say. You are gonna look me dead in the eyes and tell me that's a laptop. Okay, I've done book reports back in school. I used Microsoft Word, and it did not install on that.
If I wanted to buy one,
Yes.
how much would it be?
The average from $7,000 euros to 15.
I was right smack dab in the middle with 10,000. Holy shit. I was joking. I thought it was going to be like, 500, maybe 1,000. 10, upwards of 15,000 euros for these things? You are fucking high.
When you got, like, people gullible enough coming around, like, fucking sell them a piece of junk and have your rent paid for the year. Like,
oh my god. Here's the thing. I'm trying to work with a storefront to make the shirts that we want to make, and like the one of you, like I still need to get like artwork of you in like the evening jacket with like do you want like a cigar, or do you want just a cigarette, or do you want like, I'll tell you what, an old fashioned, like an old fashioned in your hand, you're holding it all classy and shit, and just you going like, ain't nothing wrong with anime titties.
Yeah, I guess that would work.
Or how would you want to go about it?
I would do the old-fashioned in a pipe.
Old-fashioned in a pipe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with anime titties.
There's nothing wrong with anime titties.
This is true. This is true.
1,000 euros.
Mine is about 40,000.
Wow,
Make sure you spell it
Well,
titties, like T-I-D-D-I-E-S.
Titties. Yeah. Yeah, not titties. Titties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you're paying this lady, quite frankly, it's not enough. Interviewers losing interest, she's checking the emergency exits, then from downtown, lady comes in with a, yo, you seen the sport model though? You want to go around town, be seen with that thing? I mean, okay, if you want people to think you're poor.
It's hard to imagine anyone willing to pay 40,000 euros for something like this.
Be honest with me though, are you really surprised? Because we are living in the kind of world where people will pay $200 for a toaster that has the word smeg on it.
Yes.
God knows smeg is a $15.99 kind of word. And people are paying just for the smeg, because this thing just has 2 regular bread hole slots.
That's a disgusting word.
I know.
Why would... No.
Because of the memes, bro. The memes. For instance, that's like fucking, what's that company?
I don't want to be thinking about
fashion
smeg
company.
when I go to fucking make toasts. Like, no.
What was it? It was, what's that stupid clothing brand? It was a clothing brand that literally made a brick, and they sold out of them because they wanted to have the name brand thing on the brick. People are stupid.
Oh, but don't worry, if that's not good enough for you, we've still got the $1,100 Dolce & Gabbana edition. You know, the one that's got the guy, the fucking face with 3 fucking legs coming out of it. Pay up, please. Yeah, we're definitely living in the kind of world where someone will pay 40,000 euros for this Da Vinci masterpiece, I'm afraid. But if you were about to despair, do not do that, because you too can be the owner of one of these fine items, seeing as they've got an online shop, where you can become the proud owner of amazing items such as Sphere, which ranges in price from 333 euros to 666 euros. It's a pretty big price differential on the Sphere. Why is that? Oh, it's because you can select from big or small Sphere. Like how big, how small? Like, will this fit in my room if I get big? We're getting big, we're going big, okay? We gotta go big. Okay, add to basket, and not allowed to proceed. Why? Oh, okay, this product is only available for those who have concluded the Sphere course and have permission of the responsabile. Is that a typo? Or is that just Italian? The responsabile of the Sphere course. So you know they're not just grifting, okay? They're not just giving unlicensed spheres willy-nilly. This is serious. Where can you take the Spheres course? Okay, found it. Spheres course for communitarian citizens. 111 euros.
Wow.
Price. What happens if I buy this? Do they just send me a PDF or something? Are they going to schedule me with their Sphere practitioner? You know what? I'm against this, because I feel like every free citizen should have the right to a Sphere. They're locking the Sphere behind a paywall, and I don't stand for that. Okay, I bought it.
Damn it, man.
I think he's joking. I think he just found a crystal ball at like a local pawn shop for like $20.
Ha! I like the Sphere! What are you going to do about it? Pussy. But as you might have guessed, it's not all just hot glue and rainbows out here. In fact, there are plenty of people who've been critical of Dom and her, accusing them of nefarious activities such as stealing all their money after they agreed to give the cult all their money. Who could have seen this coming?
And what sort of things did you have to give to Dam and Whore?
I gave to Dam and Whore of my inheritance around 500,000 euros.
That's exactly. This is the thing. They, of course, will always take in the blind sheep followers. the wayward flock, as they call them. But whenever it comes to the money, they look for whales. They look for people who have money so that they can take as much as they can from them just so that they can keep going.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's a racket. That's all it is.
Oh, come on. Quit complaining. So you had to pay your entire inheritance. What were you going to do with that anyway? Set up a long-standing bed of wealth for your progeny? What are you, some kind of fruit?
One after another, people take the oath, swearing to give everything to Damanhur.
E ogni cosa in mio possesso per aiutare la comunità e qualsiasi altro cittadino.
I mean, this is just insane to me. I know classically people will do all sorts of crazy stuff in the search for meaning and belonging, but usually there's like some veneer of deception involved. Like, you gotta at least have the decency to trick me into signing something with my own blood. What do you mean they're just asking these guys, hey, give me all your money to join a glorified YMCA? And they're like, okay. I mean, why have the extra steps of brainwashing and Kool-Aid, you know? Just ask debit or credit.
What does Damanhur mean to you?
Oh, Damanhur is my life, my dream.
And it always has been a very beautiful opportunity, many things happening.
See this? See that? That's called a country club. It's what you want, and it has a fee, but it's substantially lower than what they're charging here.
Yep.
I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. So anyways, now we get to the point where the interviewer here is going to put her money where her mouth is and try out some of Damanhur's activities. So she meets up with one of their main members, known as Labrador, and I can only really describe this lady as piercing.
Do you feel a change? A sensation? Does it tickle somewhere?
No.
Stop staring directly into the camera.
Stop that. It's creepy. It's like me looking here at the camera here and just be like, we have you. We have you. We have you. We have you.
Something warm I'm feeling? It's because you made me pee myself. Why are you looking at me like that? You've got to stop. That has got to stop. You have no idea. This lady's like an absolute trip. At this point in the documentary, she just like hijacks the production, and I guess they just go with it because she's going.
Choose the standing stone you feel most attracted to. Lean your chest, breathing deeply, and then your stomach against the stone.
I just want to point out that you brought me here to choose between two different stones, and this are the options? Is this a trap?
Yes.
Are you telling me to get spiritually connected, I gotta eat ass?
Yes.
Oh, I'm eating ass just to spite you, dog woman. Give me the bum. Give me the bum stone.
Smell the scent of the mineral. When the scent turns into a flavor in your mouth.
When it turns into a flavor. Okay, so it's not even an if. This thing's just constantly flaking off. Fine notes of schist. That's nice.
You taste something in your mouth? I'm sure after a while, if you would do that more often, or you can do it also more often, because I guess there are also stones where you live.
Look, do what you gotta do, but please give all my spheres to my family. Don't leave them orbless. The conversion rate from euros is good.
Jesus.
The moral of the story of this essentially is, get your cults on discount. Trust me. Every time.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, that cult definitely gives off red flags. Like, really bad red flags. Holy shit. So, yeah. One reason... Okay, I would love to go to Italy for multiple reasons. I think I have found one reason why I don't want to go to Italy. Yeah, this is definitely one that I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So I don't really have any desire to go. So
not anywhere near them. No.
Yeah, but I would love to go to like Rome, Venice, Florence. There's a lot of different places I'd like to go in Italy. Tuscany. And honestly, I think that's the part of it that always just like seeing stuff like this always makes me wary of going places, especially if it's in places I want to go. Because you hear about like these snake holder cults, the people that like hold up snakes and stuff like that in these churches and everything, and that's like BFE. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm from BFE, but even there's places I don't venture into because the holler only goes back so far, and you won't like what you find at the end of it. And honestly, I would, in a lot of cases, I'd rather deal with those people than this, because those people, entry into their church is free, whereas I guarantee you, these people had to pay a pretty premium just to see the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to promise all of your wealth and your inheritance unto them. That's ridiculous. Anyway, so the alien Italian cult that wants your inheritance. You have anything you want to add to this, Nate? Other than just... Okay, well, I guess...
Don't fall for cults, people.
Exactly. Be smart. Be S-smart. You got that? Alright, we'll see you in the next one, everybody. Peace.